I'm that Nikki you know, and welcome to another episode of the Thursday Colors vlog, episode number 8. My fridge makes all sorts of very loud noises, so I apologize if you can hear some strange buzzing in the background. It's the fridge. I thought it was the neighbors, but it's the fridge. But it's okay. I mean, you can't get a perfectly silent environment here. Okay, so today I wanted to do a reaction video to my first music video. Back in 2018, I made a 3-song EP. I recorded everything, I played every instrument, I was just doing track by track, and I did everything. And I even mastered it, and I didn't know what I was doing, so it's not the highest quality recording, but it sounds really cool, and there's something that I really like about it, and a lot of other people really like it too. I think it sounds really cool and unique, and if you haven't listened to it, you should check it out. One of the songs on that EP, Through the Heart, actually made it onto a horror movie. So it is actually in the background during an early scene, and it's like foreboding the terrible events that are about to occur. And if you want to check it out, the movie is called Bleed With Me. It's streaming on like lots of different platforms, I think. So it was released in 2020, and it won all sorts of awards too. It's been doing really well. So check that out if you haven't. It's really good. And I made a music video for Through the Heart, the song that is in that horror movie, Bleed With Me. And that was really my first like real music video. So I did this music video in 2018. Since then, I've been doing other music videos, admittedly with lower quality video, because I don't have a really high quality video camera, but I have been practicing video editing more and more. So I'm coming at this from having learned a lot more, and after having done the music video for Give Me to the Season, I feel like those two projects were like worlds apart from one another in terms of like how well it was executed and how thoroughly we planned it. So let's finally watch this sucker. Can I just say, I love the opening credits. I know that it's like cheesy, but I love it. And like they're very late 80s, early 90s in style as well, which I really like. The quickest way to die is through the heart. I felt this way from the start. We didn't have like a physical stabilizer, so the handheld shots that are moving around, which are most of them, were like really shaky. But I'm not traveling fast. Hey, lip syncing. Lip syncing in a music video is so uncomfortable to do because it feels so unnatural, right? Like it's not a live performance. In a live performance, you have the sound that is happening in real time, and you're trying to create an emotional mood. But when you're recording a music video and you're lip syncing, you're often just doing sections of the song. So you don't really get a chance to like get into it in the same way. And we were also recording this on the mountain in Montreal. It was just like a massive piece of material that I just like tucked into my dress. It was really funny. It was awkward. There was like people walking by, and it was like, oh, should I be like singing out loud? That's weird, because if you don't sing out loud, it's obvious. It's obvious that you're lip syncing because your throat isn't moving, and so I had to like sing out loud on the mountain, dressed up in like this outrageous getup, and it was really awkward. That's my love. But I loved the shots that I sped up the video a little bit to make it seem more like scary and more like choppy and jagged. So that was really fun. It was fun just murdering my friend over and over again. And I really liked making that sort of like twitch effect. I was like splicing between different takes that were set up the same way, and I think it looks really cool. Well, I remember the night we met. You fed me like. Okay, so the memory sequence, I didn't really know what to do about that. I just played around with different effects. I'm not so sure I'm happy with it. I think I could have done better. But I'm not traveling fast. It was a really hot day that day, and I was so sweaty. And you can see how sweaty I was. And freaking Alex with his perfect skin, I'm just like, he's not wearing any makeup and he looks great. What is with that? Can I just say that so this song is about relationships, and like it's got kind of a raw sexuality to it. But the funny thing is that I actually find it really uncomfortable to be overtly sexual in like a video. I find it uncomfortable to be in a video. I wanted to do the song justice, and I wanted it to really work, and I felt like I had to really sell it for it to work. But it's hard. It's hard doing that. It's hard forcing sexuality on screen for the sake of art. It's hard. And then I have to, like, you know, my family is like, oh, well, you're doing art. That's great. What are you doing? I'm like, this. You give me so right. I'll show you the way if you step inside, you know. I really loved the whole like Red Riding Hood look, and like the colors with the green behind me. I think it's spectacular, and I kind of wish that we had have used that a little bit more, but at the same time, if we did use it more, it wouldn't have had the same impact that it has. When Alex and I were sword fighting, it was so hard not to laugh. I think we ruined so many shots from just like giggling. And I think even in the shot that made it into the music video, I'm making a weird face, and that's really just me trying not to laugh. I really like the close up on like running your hands through someone's hair. It's just like, it has a really satisfying texture to it. I probably should have put a warning on this, because I don't know if it causes seizures, but it might. It very well might. There's definitely some flashing lights. So if that provokes a seizure in you, don't watch the end of it specifically. Don't watch the last minute or so. Definitely not the last 30 seconds. I really like the flashing light, the flashing sort of lines and the layers that are going on in this. And I especially like that the lighter layer creates this sort of form. I can't even remember what that video was or what effect I used to make it look like that, but the way it's interacting with the video underneath it creates kind of like a crown on my head, which I think is just like really cool. I wonder if anyone else looks at it and sees that, or if anyone else would have noticed that. Yeah, to me it looks like a crown. So if you're watching this music video and you're like, what? Just like watch that part of it at like about 30 seconds before the end of the video. There's like a flashing light layer, video layer, and it kind of looks like I'm wearing a crown in that sort of superimposed view, which is pretty cool. It gives me that like sense of power, being like regal. And I like how the two layers of video, like the one with like the hand kind of going limp and like sort of giving up entirely, you know, like no longer holding power. And in that moment, the hand is also kind of, it looks like it's sort of grazing his cheek, which poetically speaks to me of like giving up your power to someone that you love or are infatuated with. Oh my god. But okay, so I tried to use slow motion. No, okay. Never use slow motion if you did not film it for slow motion video. My camera decided to die on me, so I'm just gonna make this quick. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon. Sign up for my Patreon. Help me do the things I do. Thank you for watching. And I hope that you had a good week. And I hope that your next week will be really good. And I'll let you know when the album is coming out. It's coming out soon, like next month. Yeah, not physically though. We'll have to wait a long time for that. But you'll be able to stream it pretty soon. So check that out. I'm that Nikki you know, and I'll see you next week.